rock stars of love tonight.
Gonna set this whole town alight.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This is the best day ever. From Rockstar Diaries, we love you.
Happy Valentine's, baby.
You're invited to the party. Rockstar Diaries TV show. New season starts March 1st.
Hello! February 11th. Happy pre-Valentine's Day.
Glad to be with you. And guess what? We just had the most amazing Super Bowl.
Yes, we are
And-
so excited. We're shouting from the roof. I am representing.
And you know what's pretty wild about all this is that I'm wearing the last year's hat kind of deal because the Eagles won and you won this year with the Seahawks. Woohoo!
Yes, and for those who don't know, I lived the majority of my life in Seattle, in the Seattle area, and it has been quite the adventure with, supporting the Seahawks. They have always been considered, I think, the underdog,
Yeah.
I just am so impressed by everything that they've accomplished. And you know what? I talked to my friend Lori Hardy, who's watching right now, and she said that she walked outside afterwards and it was like an earthquake. So I was right. So loud, the applause. What an intense game, I tell you what.
Yes, it was really amazing, and the thing about it is that out of all the things that happened, there's so much talked about this Super Bowl. Everybody's talking about it. There's so many crazy things happening. But you know what really bugs me about this whole Super Bowl? I'm going to tell you straight up, Ginine. You know what it is? This guy right here, Jason Myers, the kicker for the Seahawks. He made 5 field goals, 17 total points, and the other team only scored 13, which means if it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have won the game. So he should have been the MVP in this thing. And it would have been the first kicker ever in Super Bowl history to be a kicker named MVP. And I was hoping for him.
Well, it's so amazing, though, to watch them and the way they talk about each other. They are a team. And they've been like that. I'm telling you guys, it's not just a new thing. I've been following them for 30 years plus. And they are so solid. Team camaraderie. I mean, and let's talk about, people like Sam Darnold. All right. Mm-hmm. He was rejected by how many teams? 4? And
4, yeah.
Just they predicted that he'd never do anything. Well, come on now, look. And I just have to mention this because we talk about story to stage and speaking, coaching and things like that. Who watches the after game? When they give out the awards, you can tell when somebody is a speaker and a great communicator versus not. Mic drop.
Think about it. Like these football players, they're part of a team, but they also have their personal brand. They get signed by Nike and people like that for millions of dollars. And if they can't talk,
that's exactly what I was thinking. And I was so impressed by Sam. Another one I'm impressed with, Derek Hall. I don't know if you knew this, but he was born without a heartbeat. When he was born, without a heartbeat. Look at him now. Think about it. Okay, just put yourself in this position. You have been dreaming your whole life about this moment. And that is the most special part of the entire game for me, was when they were doing the national anthem, which Brandy Carlisle, I tell you what, you nailed it. If you're listening right now, we want you on the show, sister.
Yeah.
We love you. But when they span out across the players and the looks on their faces of, whoa, I did it,
Yeah,
I'm here.
I'm here. Yeah.
It makes me want to cry. I mean,
Yeah.
you put yourself into that position. It's not just about NFL and the football business. It's about these lives and the hard work that they put in. I'm so passionate about it. I just want to cry because it was phenomenal.
And then we got to talk about the ugliness in the room about the Super Bowl. Okay.
Okay, what's
You
that?
got all this stuff, and you know what it really is that the one guy for the Patriots had an opportunity to tackle a streaker. What more fun could you have in the Super Bowl?
Oh, I love that. And we have no comments about Bad Bunny because we went to the other channel and watched the alternative. And I was so impressed with the overall performance of all four acts.
Yeah, they were really good.
They were really outstanding. The one gal, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. The one gal, Gabby, such a great performance. And I said to him, she's singing a Carrie Underwood song. Nope, she wrote it. It's her song. I tell you what,
Yep.
Songwriters are underrated as well. They're undervalued.
Yeah, I really don't care too much for the Bad Bunny controversy. I really don't care. But you know what? I'm looking at hey, most of us are older trying to watch the Super Bowl. So it's like, why don't they have some acts, that we haven't seen in a long time? Some rock acts that haven't been there. You know what would have been really cool, Ginine? If they would have had Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. I mean, we don't know how long we have them for.
I thought you were going to say the Grateful Dead.
No, Paul McCartney
Or Keith Richards.
Bob Weir from the Grateful Dead just died recently. That's horrible too. So, but yeah, Keith Richards, Rolling Stones. Yeah, he's never gonna die. He's like walking preservatives or something. Is cocaine a natural preservative? I don't know.
I'm not kidding you. Oh
whatever.
My goodness. Yeah.
Crazy.
Sorry, I can say so many things about that. I want to be 80 years old and still rocking it on stage.
Yes,
I do.
Definitely do. And the thing about it is that it's an amazing time. The Super Bowl is always an amazing time. The commercials were awesome. We had a great time.
Before our time runs out, we want to mention March 1st. We're doing something out of the ordinary. Our premiere of season 2 is on March 1st, which is a Sunday, and we are going to premiere or showcase all of the previous guests and have phenomenal new music. We've got so many cool things planned. We're going to have a house full of live people here. So
yes,
please stay tuned. You will not be disappointed.
This is your personal invitation for it all. Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's get on with it.
When I think about you, fun. Oh, the love that you're giving me. When I think about you, fun. Yeah, the love that you're showing me. You're the light you make me wanna see. Just when you're done, what you gonna do for me? When I think about the fun and the love that you see in me.
Rockstar Diaries TV show. New season starts March 1st. You're invited to the party.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Guess where we are? We're on Rockstar Diaries TV. How about that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Season 2.
Yes.
We are so excited to be here. And we are starting something new this year.
We have rock correspondents,
Not just rock.
movie
Yeah.
correspondents, comedy correspondents. It's going to be unreal. It's going to be so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yep.
But today we're going to introduce somebody that we've met already
Yes.
in Romania, of all places. So we're gonna introduce him right now. Believe it or not, at just 17 years old, Sebastian Reyna is redefining what it means to be a modern artist.
Oh, yeah.
A junior at Mateo Valley High and a standout talent at the prestigious Interlochen School of the Arts. With
Yes.
a trophy case full of excellence awards and a brand new book, Master of Journeys, he is a visionary in the making. He's a multi-instrumentalist, a national award winner, and a rising creative force. From leading worship at Calvary Church to ranking top 10 in the nation with CY Encounter, he's proving that age is just a number when it comes to mastery. Whether he's shredding on a guitar, composing on the keys, or authoring his next big story, he's a name you won't want to forget.
Yes.
Please welcome Sebastian Reyna. There he is.
Hello, sir.
You guys,
How are you? And tell the world where you are in the world.
I am amazing, and I am right now here in my house in this little town called Naperville in Aurora, which is about 30 minutes, 45 minutes from the city.
Nice.
Okay.
This is a really beautiful town, very very nature based. There's a lot of nature here, so it's really like a nice quiet spot to like do music and just hang out.
Oh,
Okay, gotta ask you.
Nice.
Gotta ask you on a side note here. Are you a Bears fan?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the Bears.
anything that has to do with Chicago, like football, even though I don't really watch football, I'll still support it.
we saw that game last night. Whoa, had us on the edge of our seats, huh?
The one against Green Bay. Yes. Yes, that
That's
was
crazy.
amazing. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. What you got going on coming up?
Yes.
Right now, I am looking to doing this competition that's coming up called Fine Arts, which, as Tracy said, it's a competition where my team last year won top 10. So hopefully for this one, we're gonna go big again. That's one thing that's coming.
Wow. I do want to go back to the Romania thing because how it came about that you ended up going is quite spectacular in itself. Do you want to talk about that just for a minute? How you got selected?
I got selected for the Romania trip because I remember that the one that founded the trip, Lauren, had me talk at a few events. But that wasn't really when I was looking at music. That was when I was doing more writing. And I remember that during that time, when I was going to these first events, that's when my music like spark was really getting out there, and I really was like having fun. I was always like when it was like an event with just all adults, like you would always catch me like listening to music like in the background and just like hanging out. And I think Lauren really shined on me for that. And he said he had this trip arranged for Romania, and he said, and I know that you want that's like an option, but I wanted to bring his guitar. I wanted to play for the people that we're gonna be seeing. And it was amazing. And from there, that's how I met a lot of people. That really exposed me to a whole new culture. And that really just I think that was a really big catalyst in like just saying like, these people like really do love music and maybe maybe I do have a shot at this. So that's how that.
And really, our buzzword for this year is connections. For me, something different for her. Do you
Well,
remember-
I believe music is a universal language,
Yes.
so it doesn't matter where you go. It does connect people
Yes.
from the heart, the frequencies, everything.
And we met some beautiful people in Romania. It was an
Yes.
amazing time. We went to a lot of just orphanages and women's shelters and a whole bit. And it was like to be a part of something bigger than yourself. The Power of We was a really pretty cool thing. We got together and did all that together. So yeah, and we met you there. And why not have you do this? Because this is going to be great. I see you do stuff all the time. You know, you went to this concert, that concert, you're giving me like a review for it, and you're part writer, you're part musician, all together. This is a great opportunity, I think, to get this stuff going. So we just can't wait to see what you have coming up.
Yeah, thank you. That trip's still an amazing trip that I never like be able to find the words how grateful I was, because that was also, like you said, is something completely bigger than yourself. It also affected me a little bit more than I thought because I was also a kid and going to the orphanages and seeing these kids and connecting with them. It was like, wow, like these kids really
Yes.
do connect more than I thought with this music and just with a world outside of their like hometown. You know what I mean?
Yes, I did want to mention that because it's hard to believe that it's been more than 3 years ago that that took place. So you were 3 years younger. What were you, 13 going on 14? Something like that?
Yeah.
What blew me away was your heart for service because we did the music events, but we also showed up at these different orphanages and domestic violence shelters. I really love that you just stepped up and got your hands dirty, literally got your hands dirty, played soccer, did all these things that you were the only one that some of
Bonding.
these kids would bond to,
Yes.
and so that was outstanding to see.
Thank you. Yeah. I think it was more of it was a learning experience for me because of the fact that I did not like I went in not knowing what to expect at all. I don't think even my parents knew what to expect. So when we saw everything that was going on, we went to those orphanages. Like I never visited an orphanage and see the seriousness of how even the people were running it, the people running the orphanage, and seeing that and thinking that this is probably going to be one of the few times that these kids get to bond with somebody their age outside of an orphanage is I'm like that's a really big like
Huge.
that's a huge thing that I can't like really miss.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way.
Well, let's talk about you a little bit here now. When you played back in Romania, I mean, you were a monster on guitar back then. How did you get so good so fast?
Yes.
I didn't start playing like everybody everyone always says practice, but for me I started because my sister made me watch a Disney show with her because we were bored and she just said, we're gonna watch this and I'm like, I don't wanna watch that. And she said, yeah, well, you have no choice because like I think my parents were out. And so they made me watch a Disney show and there was a character in it that made me play the guitar because he was playing the acoustic guitar and I just loved the way it sounded and how his voice sounded. And I just remember I picked up a ukulele at first, and from there it built to a guitar that my grandma temporarily gave me for Christmas. I had to give it back to her, but I got and right back there already. Like that doesn't really matter at this point. And it just grew. My music taste was so vast because I started with that, and then as I got into 8th grade, my friend introduced me to the classic rock giants like Metallica, like Led Zeppelin, all of those bands. Even Iron Maiden was a big influence. So all of those heavy metal bands. I started playing the electric then, and that's when I really wanted to take it serious. The biggest catalyst for me that I believe like really like for me to step my game was when I listened to Van Halen for the first time.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And I heard Van Halen for the first time. I was like, I got a lot of work to do because I thought what he was doing was impossible.
mhm.
Now I just do it for fun, but that's because it's a lifestyle. And like you like live and breathe music. It's more than just like hitting the string, you're like living and breathing it. And
Yes.
personally, Tracy, what you said means a lot because compared to 2 years ago, I feel like even back then, like when I in Romania, I wasn't that good yet. I feel like right now I've kind of like grown a bit, so that means a lot.
It, well, kudos to you, truly. I mean, you've put in the time, and we're really excited about you being a correspondent because you and your dad go to so many concerts. I know your mom had mentioned you guys go anyways. Like, you should be filling people in, which is such an amazing thing because concerts have gotten so expensive today that, to be honest, sometimes if somebody like yourself says, "Oh, man, you have to go to this concert," it's more, it justifies the cost more, I guess, since I got,
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that you're seeing it with younger eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, if we go to a Styx concert, we might have seen them 3 or 4 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, oh yeah, okay, Styx. But if you see them for the first time, and then it's like, oh man, they're so amazing. They did this and this and that. It's like it's a new perspective, which I really love. And it's like, when we grew up, I mean, we grew up when Led Zeppelin was just coming out, Van Halen was just coming out, that kind of thing. And we had the Beatles. That was like, we wanted to be that, that kind of thing. Well, me, anyway. You wanted to be Stevie Nicks. So, but, you had all of this catalog to peruse.
Yeah.
And so you and your friends are musicians. What influences like you go to and you say, yeah, I want to kind of sound like this in our own music?
My biggest influence is probably musicians from the Chicago scene and probably the 80s shred scene because I love playing fast. I love it. Like even if you ask any of my friends in my church, they'll tell you whenever they say I'm the music director, Mike, like Steph, take a solo. Like I always love playing fast. But at the end of the day, the was really influenced by my local area, how they approach playing, like how they approach music in such a tasteful way. So I always try to be a very tasteful player and a very tasteful musician, not just a shredder. So that's my influence when it comes to playing my music. And my friends are influenced
Wisdom right there.
It is, and we strategically picked certain areas around the country and the world, and Chicago is definitely on the list. But we went around and we have fine-picked. Is that the word?
Yes,
Fine-tuned
fine-tuned it.
our correspondents, and we're really excited to have you. Thank you for saying yes, truly. And the audience is going to see a lot more of you because he's going to be bringing his wisdom, his talent, his vision,
Yes.
and everything that he knows about music and different concerts. So,
And also, we'll keep up on what he's doing too, as well.
but yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the number one. We really want to support you. We love you. We have since day one, you know, your heart, your spirit, your talent. And so, yeah, definitely.
So it's coming soon
Yes. To a
To a-
theater. And
to a theater TV show near you.
yes. Any parting words, Sebastian, before we go?
Thank you guys for having me, and this just means a lot. So that's probably all I can say. This means a lot. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And there he is, Sebastian Reyna.
Yeah. Woo!
Laughing all the way, bells on cocktails ring, making spirits rise. Fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Happy Valentine's, baby.
I see you and you see me. Oh, sparks are flying. Can't you see it's you and me? Angels fly, fireworks in the sky. You're the one of my dreams. Won't you come sit with me? I never thought I'd love like this again. You pulled me out, up and away. You opened up my grave, my love light shines within. You pulled me out, up and away. You're the soul lit fire under my skin. You're the creme de la creme. You're the creme de la creme. You're for me, oh diddly-dee. Oh, skies are smiling. My A to Z, my honeybee. You're the one till the day I die. Now everybody knows our name and our story. I never thought I'd love like this again. You pulled me out, up and away. You opened up my grave, my love light shines within. You pulled me out, up and away. You're the soul lit fire under my skin. You're the creme de la creme. 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 sparks are flying.
Rockstar Diaries, Healing Out Loud. We are here with singer, songwriter, performer extraordinaire, Nikki Heath.
In the spotlight.
Welcome, Nikki. I'm so great. We are so grateful that you agreed to do this, to be our correspondent. She is right here in Dallas, Texas. Well, specifically, what city?
Well, I live in Frisco, but my band, our rehearsal space is in Dallas. So we do a lot of stuff in Dallas, Fort Worth. But I live in Frisco.
We love Frisco, and you're getting the amusement park.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember. Universal, that's it. Universal Studios.
That's right.
My goodness.
I know, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we already have the star, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're the star. We want for the audience to get to know you a little bit, right?
That's the fact, Jack.
You have so much to you, so go ahead.
My name is Nikki Heath, and I am the lead singer and guitar player for Beyond Destiny, which is Americana. We do rock, soul, country, contemporary Christian. We do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. We perform all over the U.S. and have a new album coming out in the spring, which is we're pretty excited about. Yes.
What's it called? Do you have a title yet?
Yes, it's called Believe.
Nice.
And it has 10 tracks, 10 songs, and then one bonus track. So we're pretty excited about it.
Nice.
Can't wait. Oh my gosh. And okay, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. I've been blessed in a lot of ways. I'm originally from Sweetwater, Texas, but I've been in the DFW area for a while. Played basketball at Texas Tech. Was part of some great teams at Tech. Was coached by Hall of Fame coach Marcia Sharp. And also had a chance to, I've done music pretty much all my life. Started singing since I was born. Wrote my first song when I was 6. Put out my first album when I was in college, which was about, I guess, right after I got out of college, about 22. And then formed my band about 5 years later. And so I've been doing music pretty much all my life.
We met you. We shared a stage with you way out in the middle of nowhere. I don't even remember what the city is called. I just know we kept driving.
Yeah, I do recall that. It was pretty fun. But I was really impressed with you guys.
Well, we fell in love with you. We were just leaning in, and your storytelling through song is amazing. It makes you feel. Your voice is luscious. We're so excited. As far as correspondence, right? You want to explain?
Well, basically, to the audience, what a correspondent will do is they will highlight what's going on around their area. It could be them, it could be friends of theirs, it could be anything they see. They could be interviewing people around them, interviewing concerts, whoever's in the area. So this is going to be really cool. So if you want to know what's going on around Frisco, around Dallas, around this area, Nikki's the gal that's going to showcase it.
Yes, I'm so excited because I get to like I said, I do a lot of stuff in the music scene in the DFW area.
You do.
I put on shows. I'm a promoter. And then I also work with a lot of different artists through my management company, Instrument Solutions. And then my co-partner, who's my manager, Shine Agency, we do a lot of stuff with a lot of artists around the DFW area. So I'm pretty excited about it.
We are very excited. And we just wanted to introduce you to the audience, and stay tuned for so much goodness coming from Nikki. Do you go to national concerts? Like famous? Yeah. I don't want to call them famous, but.
Yes. In fact, when I say I've seen a lot, I love live music. So Me too. I've gotten to see so many great artists: Kelly Clarkson, Pink,
we went too.
Beyonce. I've seen Reba McEntire, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill. I love it all. So I love going to see live music. So I'm this is right up my alley.
It is, and I love it that you are a very diverse listener and with your music. And we were just on a conversation. I do want to bring this up. Keeping music alive. I was in Seattle for so many years. Venues were shutting down left and right. They were bringing in DJs. We need to keep real live music alive.
Yes,
Amen,
I
sister.
agree.
Amen.
Hey,
And
yes,
this is a way.
exactly. It's so many different venues have, like you said, have closed, and it's sad to see because live music and connecting with audience and connecting with people is so important. That human connection is so important, and
Yeah.
we definitely need to keep it alive because it's crucial. I think for people in general. I think it's crucial for humanity. Music is.
Music is healing. It's
Yes.
proven study. It's science, people. Music
Yes.
is healing.
Yes,
It
is.
truly is. And I see some great things happening with us, even in events in the area. You are a promoter. So, oh my gosh, I'm just beaming with excitement. So, thank you for being here tonight. And where can people find you?
Okay, yeah. So of course they can find us on all socials. Nikki Heath Official is my Instagram, Facebook, and then my band is Official Beyond Destiny. That's our Instagram, that's our Facebook, that's our website. So they can find me in any of those social media outlets. Also, of course, our music is on Spotify, Apple Music, all of our original stuff. So yes, that's where you can find me.
Yay. Thank you so much. You have any parting words?
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited to be working with you guys and really excited about the things that are the future and the things that we're going to be able to do. I'm really pumped. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And God bless. We'll see you soon.
Nikki
You too.
Heath in the spotlight, people.
Ah, whoop, 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 whoop.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I pity the fool who don't watch the Rockstar Diaries Healing Out Loud Season 2 premiere. Starts March 1st. I pity the watch.
Welcome to High Fidelity Healing with Rockstar Diaries. Levi, me, Tracy. Yay! We are here today talking about how to increase your overall well-being. But
the real question is, Ginine, who's going to win the Super Bowl today?
Seahawks! 12th man, Seahawks! Blue.
That's where she's from.
Green, blue, green, blue. Seahawks are gonna win. They better, because we're gonna be there this summer, and oh my goodness, we're gonna hear it for miles. Wait, if they do win, you're gonna feel an earthquake no matter where you're at. Super Bowl Sunday. This is our new High Fidelity Health segment. Between the three of us, we have had our own journeys with overall well-being. So when we talk about health, it's not just the physical.
It's the facts and leaving out the noise.
For emotions, mental, spiritual, and physical. Joining us is our friend, our associate producer, and our rock star, Levi.
Thanks for having me.
We're so excited to have you. You have been on quite the journey for, has it been about 2 years now?
Almost 3.
3. And I remember the first time we went to the hospital with him.
Yeah,
it was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, but first we want to introduce what he's all about, because because the whole entire season 1, we've pretty much been busting on him. Yeah, you gotta admit, we had him.
Welcome Joan Jett. She has her own health issues. So you know what? We're going to talk about our fur babies as well in this segment. But yes, let's talk about Levi in general for a moment.
Saying we always bust on him, and that but the guy's not less than, man. Because I tell you what, he has some experience. He's worked with. He worked with Glenn Beck down there at the Blaze.
He's a go-getter.
He's a go-getter.
You decide you want something.
You just decide one day I'm gonna wake up, and you know what? I'm gonna go to radio school, learn all about that. It's like, what? You know,
yes.
He's a go-getter.
Then you wanted to learn production, so you hopped on board on our very first TV show, which was, when we got engaged online in front of 1 million people.
Yes.
The holiday show, and he jumped into the producer role, which, by the way, is not an easy task. Production is one of the hardest things for movies, for TV, for anything that you want to do. Producers, they get paid
and
the big bucks.
If things can go wrong, chances are
they will.
They will go wrong.
So we're excited for this new segment. We will be diving into all different types of issues, health, supplements, naturopath, remedies and cures.
Let's see how long we can talk about Levi before he even opens his mouth and says anything.
Well, and if Joan Jett loves him, you know he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So, Levi, so you are a go-getter, and let's talk about what happened 3 years ago.
So I was out, starting having a panic attack for the first time in my life. Had really bad confusion spells. A few weeks later, that led to severe pain, and that started almost weekly doctor appointments for a while, and about 11 months of tests trying to figure out what exactly happened.
And that's why they call it practicing medicine, folks. They literally don't have all the answers, and in some cases are practicing.
Yes.
Fortunately, you had some good doctors. Well, that's another thing. You have to be an advocate for yourself. That's a whole nother topic, though, right?
Yes.
But yes, you stuck with it for 11 months. What were some of the first diagnoses that they gave you, or things that they were looking for?
They tested my thyroid, blood sugar, COVID. Everything came back normal at the beginning. And
I remember that.
early on, doctors kind of just rolled it out and said, the one doctor told me I had to see a psychiatrist. And eventually found a naturopathic doctor, and she was the first doctor that actually listened to me. And then I go to a functional medicine doctor now, and she found all kinds of symptoms. All kinds of like vitamins and minerals that were off.
Well, I remember you started taking certain supplements, and then she would, check up on you, and then, that's not working, then let's try this. It was like, kind of a test, like research.
Yeah, it seemed like in your experience when walking with you that you'd take a supplement and it would work for a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden then it would just like taper off and not work anymore. What?
Yes. So
explain that a little bit.
Yeah, I was on all kinds of like detox supplements, and I guess my body just gets so used to it that it stops working after a few weeks. So we're constantly trying like different things, and my doctor now said that we've never done this amount of tests on anyone before.
Wow.
Which is kind of terrifying.
But let's jump ahead then to when they actually figured out what was causing you all those major problems. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. So we eventually found out it was a mold issue. I think they tested maybe 6 or 7 different kinds of mold, and almost all of them were in like the severe category.
Wow, that happened. Number one, I bought a house in Seattle, and there's a lot of mold there because it's so wet. And I remember when the first year that I lived in there, I got really sick. And then when we started researching it, it was in the master bedroom that there was black mold that was invisible until it started creeping up through the carpet and through the floors. And it's like, what in the heck is that? But when it's hidden, including hidden in your body, these are some epic things, right? For our audience to know, because they may be, experiencing some of the same symptoms. Can we talk again then about those symptoms?
Sure. So early on, it started off with panic attacks.
Right.
First time in my life. I had very severe physical pain for a few weeks.
Inflammation.
Yeah, and it would kind of move too. Like some days it would be in like my upper back, then it would move to my lower back. And
Would that be like a day change? Like, oh, my upper back, thinking, oh, maybe I need to go to a back doctor. Then the next day, would it move to somewhere else?
Yeah, it would last a few days usually at one location. Eventually I got so good at predicting like what's going to hurt the next day. Because it would start at like my upper back and then it would slowly move down.
Oh.
And then like move up.
It would just go like this?
Yeah.
Well, that is very interesting. Now, we want to state that we are not doctors. We are not medical professionals.
Nor are we practicing ones either.
But we, between the three of us, are go-getters when it comes to health. I just have to say that. We do not take no for an answer. We are advocates for ourselves and for others. And when something is not right, we don't accept, oh, it's all in your head kind of thing. Although sometimes it might be, right? We're not discounting that as well, but it's up to us to pay attention to what's going on in our bodies. When you know something is wrong, chances are there is. It doesn't mean that it's all up in your head or a hypochondriac. So during these segments, we're going to be touching on just about everything. We each have a set of knowledge that we'll be sharing. And we look forward to future episodes, right? We just wanted you to get to know this guy right here and the element of expertise and knowledge that he will be bringing to the table, right?
Great.
You're invited to the party. Rockstar Diaries TV show. New season starts March 1st.
Happy Valentine's, baby.
Hello, welcome to Rockstar Diaries, Healing Out Loud. We have the honor of being here with one half of the Stockham duo.
Yes.
Casper Stockham, the man, the legend, the amazing man of God. We are so happy to be here to basically introduce you, but also to announce a big thing that we're doing on Valentine's Day. Look,
Yay.
where my hearts.
Yeah, yes.
You
So
want
we got the MVP champion online summit.
Yes.
Yes, February
Oh, goodness.
14th. That is noon to 3 Eastern, 11
Correct.
to 2 Central,
Yeah.
and 10 to 1 Mountain Time.
You're watching from England, we don't know.
I was going to say, if you went to like Indonesia or somewhere, we have no idea.
We have no idea.
Just go with
Australia,
the
we don't
Eastern
know that
Standard
either.
Time and figure it out. But, guys, I'm excited because this Valentine's Day actually falls on a weekend. A lot of times it falls during the week, and then people are scrambling, trying to buy flowers and rush home, or, they've maybe got something planned for dinner or something like that, a special dinner. But this time we have a day that we can isolate and say, look, if you spend the morning with us and then do something awesome in the evening, that's going to be a Valentine's Day that you will remember for the rest of your life. It's just going to be phenomenal.
So let's talk about you have a podcast and a TV show. The podcast is I Am Love Builders.
Correct.
And is that what your shirt say? I can't see
I
without my
love, yeah,
glasses.
yes.
And then your TV show, which we had an honor to be on both,
Yes.
is
Yeah.
Winning with Love.
Yeah.
And can you talk about those for a minute and what days and times they air?
Absolutely. So Winning with Love, we're in the second season of Winning with Love, and you guys came in for a segment this past season. So we're excited about that. It's airing on Zondra TV Network. That's Zondra TV Network. And it's available right now. You can stream all the episodes or just watch one a week or however you want to do it. You can just go to ZondraTV.com, or you can just download Zondra TV on Roku, Apple, Amazon Fire, or whatever. You can see all those episodes. So we're excited about that. And then every week, we do a live podcast every week on Sunday. So it's 4 Mountain Time, which would be 5 Central Standard Time. And we have guests like yourselves that come on our show. We have couples and now singles that come on our show. They talk about relationship issues, but we also highlight their business. So if there's someone out there that's in business, maybe they have a book, maybe they have a course, maybe they have some kind of a coaching scenario, we come on and they talk about their marriage or relationship. And this is not a Dr. Phil kind of thing. This is just us kind of, them just sharing their story basically with us. And then we kind of make a transition into their business. So you get a chance to highlight their business and maybe pull up their website and what have you. So it's really a good way to showcase the relationship and their potential business aspect at the same time.
So Casper, tell us a little bit about like the segments of what's going to happen during this summit. I mean, it's a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So the summit is going to be a 3-hour summit. And that sounds like a lot of time, but it really is going to go very quickly.
Yes.
So we have 6 couples, including Cheryl and myself, are going to be a showcase on it. You guys obviously will be on there. Awesome. Right. So every 20 minutes, there's going to be a new couple that's going to be sharing communication, conflict resolution. We have about 6 or 7 different topics that each couple will be sharing. And then we'll have like a little intermission break. Some of it is going to be sponsored breaks, marital and relationship type information from 6 different couples, from 6 different perspectives. And we have some couples that have been married for 40 plus years. Cheryl and I have been married for 23. You guys, I believe, been married for how long?
2.5.
2.5 years. But see, the thing is, yes, 2.5 years, but you still have a lot of experience. Let me put it that way.
Are you saying we're old?
You have experience.
We are wise. Yeah.
No wisdom.
You have experience. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, seasoned. Thank you. So it's going to be it's going to be a great time.
She's pepper, I'm salt. That's what I'm telling
There you go. There you go. Yeah. So this is going to be a really great time. And we're so excited about it because, again, it falls on a Saturday. So I can't think of a better thing for someone to do, for a couple to do, than to spend their Saturday with us in the morning attending this free, did I mention free,
Yes.
MVP Champion Online Summit number 2, I might add.
Nice.
Wow. Well, our whole goal and mission in life is to bring hearts and sync around the world. And I fully believe that it starts in the family
Yes.
with marriages and relationships. It starts with us. And so I'm so glad that you're doing this. Our world absolutely needs it. What better than Valentine's Day, the romantic holiday of the year?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, so you can sit on the couch, eat up one of those chocolates, whatever.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good for you. And then just watch the show and have some fun.
Yes.
Yeah, put it simulcast it on the big screen TV, just have a great time. And then it's gonna be
I'm
awesome.
going to be on the big screen. Oh,
So they can go to iamlovebuilders.net. That's iamlovebuilders.net. And right at the top of the page is a green button. They can click on it to register for free. Now, space is limited, so they really need to do this right away to get registered for the event. And then, you'll get the link information in your email.
all right. Well, you heard it, folks. Straight from the man, the legend. February 14th.
Valentine's Day, Saturday, 11 Central, 12 Eastern.
Yes.
Be there.
You're watching the Rockstar Diaries TV show.
Cedar Ridge Acres. Soap. Why? 'Cause you smell good.
Get it while it's hot or cold. So good.
Good anymore. And I give the mic back to him. Needless to say,
Oops.
What happened?
Yeah, you went sideways.
That's bizarre that did that. That's so strange.
Well, needless to say, we didn't pass the audition, and yeah.
This goes along with the story. This is
It's
so
great.
funny. Oh my gosh.
Listen up now, people, from every corner of the world. We got a message for you, and we want to make it heard. Heart and soul, soul and heart. No, I saw them to keep apart under the moon and sun. The rain that falls, all is one, and one is
Rockstar Diaries.
It's easy to sign up to e360tv.com. Go to e360tv.com. Pick your style. Pick your movies and music. Easy peasy, e360tv.com.